bringing news that matters to you. You're watching the Bahamas Tonight Northern Edition.
Welcome back. A teen center operated by the City of Freeport Council attacked by vandals. This criminal act coming after the council invested thousands of dollars in renovations. Megan Shepard has this story.
Chief Counselor for the City of Freeport, Kevin Ferguson, says he received a phone call around 11:45 p.m. Monday evening from the security guard at the center regarding small children deliberately breaking glass at the center. He says incidents of vandalism such as this is a major setback to the positive activities they're trying to implement.
We just want the public to understand that they need to pay more attention to their kids, because these are kids. You know, we had the open house here the other day, and the tent man left his tent overnight, and $2,800 worth of vandalism to the tent, cut it up with a knife, those kind of things. And here you have graffiti in the worst possible form, profanity, sexual type messages, you know. And for our kids to be thinking like that, it means that they're not properly supervised when they should be supervised. There's no reason for a child, as the security indicated, to be out around 12 o'clock in the night. Where are the parents?
Ferguson says it is time for parents to be more responsible for the actions of their children, and the community should step in as well to help be positive role models.
I believe that society has to now take a step in the direction of being our brother's keeper. We look at kids and we say they're rude, but they're not my kids, and whatever the case may be. But they may not be your kids, but your good kids is at some point in time, going to interact with those kids, and their behavior is going to affect your child's outcome. And so we have to now look at it and see how best we could be a community that helps one another.
Ferguson says that they are now planning to implement new security measures.
Councillors would have decided that while it may be costly, we have to take that step in putting up some cameras to sort of deter. Because if they believe, even though God's watching, they don't really pay too much attention to what God's doing, but we will be watching from a camera standpoint and be able to pinpoint the persons that are doing these things and bring them to justice. And if they're kids, bring their parents to justice, because they ought to know where their kids are and what they're doing.
The chief counselor says the authorities have been contacted regarding the vandalism and investigations are underway. Megan Shepard, ZNS Network News.
Well, she isn't an educator. She's just a parent who is using her experience to help students who may be slipping through the cracks. Marketing executive Dayuna Pitter says it's the students who are in the middle of the grading scale who often struggles to determine what course he or she should take in the future. Pitter knows this firsthand and wants to bring about a change for other students who may be facing the same dilemma. She's organizing a weekly seminar throughout the month of April just to cater to students who need to be inspired and encouraged. She's calling it Journey to Self-Discovery, a seminar that is projected to create a path and direct students to what they would want to do in the future.
We want to get these kids on a path that would help them create their own success, as opposed to looking for a job or looking to the government to help them. We talk about how the government is failing society because of the crime problem that's going on. But if we don't take the step in trying to help these kids to find something to do, something to occupy their time, and to give them a purpose in life, then we will never solve the crime problem.
Now, the seminar is free for students in grades 9 through 12, and the organizers are looking for some corporate sponsors. The Bahamas Union of Teachers is endorsing the Journey to Self-Discovery.
You know, we don't have a concept of a Bahamian dream. We need to develop what that is, and let every young person know that through hard work, dedication, not giving up a can-do spirit, they can achieve whatever they want. We have a blessed country, and we must always have a can-do spirit. And so I'm always excited when citizens unprovoked come up with their own ideas about how to meet the challenges and to solve them. I think in our country we have a concept of government dependency, and I think we need to get away from that and start looking at what we can do as citizens, as individuals, and how we can partner together to bring about successful ideas and programs and endeavors for our young people.
Now, that seminar will be held at the Church of Christ in Freeport every Saturday throughout the month of April, beginning at 9 a.m. As Bahamas Customs Department closes out its centennial, officers are taking the historic time to appreciate the past and map out the future. Officer Michelle Collins says over the past 100 years, the department has funded and guided the development of this country, and she is proud to be a customs officer.
I wish to remind you that the Customs Department plays a crucial role in the economic and social development of this country. It contributes to its well-being. It has funded our nation and has guided our development as a people. Customs revenue had allowed our borders to be protected by the police, the Bahamas Defense Force, and Bahamas Immigration. It has also helped us to provide with the buildings of schools, roads, and hospitals. Therefore, the importance of the Customs Department cannot be overemphasized.
Now, the organization will celebrate its success and centennial anniversary starting this Friday with a flag-raising ceremony.
The 23rd of March, the Customs Department will host a special service at the Freeport Bible Church off John Tinker Road, beginning at 3 p.m. The senior pastor is Reverend Wilbur Ogden. Immediately following the church service, Customs revenue officers will participate in a grand parade accompanied by the world-famous Bahama Brass Band to Customs headquarters on the Mall Drive. On Saturday, the 5th of April, at 9 a.m., staff members will visit the senior citizens at Burroughs' house. We will conduct a community outreach by cleaning around the grounds, in addition to donating some products to be used at the home.
Well, to get the full schedule of events, you can contact the Customs Department during regular business hours. So, to my number 10, my line sister of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated, happy birthday to you, Janika Johnson. She'll be celebrating tonight. And, of course, Mr. Bartlett, who turned 81 today, who looks like he's 18. Am I too excited?
Yeah.
These are
10?
two great
What
people.
number
11. That
11?
was, yeah.
Let's go.
That's going to do it for us here in the North. You know how to bring me down. That's going to do it for us here in the North. On behalf of our entire ZNS News team, the Bahamas Tonight starts right now. Bye-bye.